of these, do a couple card reading. I'm going to definitely do Gemini. I'm going to tell you why I got to do Gemini. Oh. Sorry. I don't like doing that. Oh, wow. 3 of them, 4 of them fell out. I think I'll use these. Yeah, I'll use these. Page of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Moon, and the King of Cups reversed. Nah, let's go ahead and do another. Let's get that together. I'm gonna light up some more sage as well. Just one of those days. I think I'll put on some relaxing music too while I do this. And let's find out the day that they put on something relaxing. Uh-oh. Over the vice on the little thing. Let's see what this. Okay, I'll put that there. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do these. Let me just start here. Just wonder if any names come out to me. Go ahead and cut these. I'm gonna do the sign of Gemini first because I missed Gemini like in 2 readings. I noticed poor Gemini hasn't had a reading. I'm gonna do a reading for Gemini just to make sure I hook Gemini up, okay? Because I'm like, how am I gonna forget Gemini repeatedly? I've got a progressed Gemini moon. Matter of fact, let me see exactly where my moon is progressed in Gemini. Hold on. Let's see, progressed Gemini moon. Put these in here before I do it. Just want to check something out. What is that progressed moon? Oh, it would be right there in the 6th house. Is it all the way? Work, of course it's work. Between the 5th house and the 6th. Is that the 5th or the 6th? It's almost in the 6th and the 5th house. See, I've been dealing with love issues. I have. We all know that. And it's going to go from love and children issues to just work and health issues. So let's hope it's good work issues and, you know, not bad health and work issues. I've got the North Node in the 6th house and Pallas in the 6th house. So I've been dealing with that anyway. But, you know, having my moon in Gemini, dealing with nervous issues, especially around love. Just been too nervous to really get into any serious love with anyone. It's just been a real pain in the butt. You know, hard to really explain. So what is it you like to tell Gemini, Divine Spirit? Let me know what you're trying to tell Gemini. Let me know. I'm sitting here and oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to assume that was going there. I don't even know if I need anymore. I'm going to take all these cards. Because this is obviously a message of some kind. Right. Okay. Seeing what direction these all are. See what it is trying to tell this person. Hold on, let me just see if there's any other messages before I call it a day. Let me just make sure, because that's a lot going on, and it all came out at once. And yep, there was that one. Oh, what is happening? Wow, what is this message? What kind of story is this? Wow. I mean, when you get a storyline like that, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to break these into several stories. I think this is it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what I got because it's a lot of cards. It's definitely two stories. Like I can't even believe all these cards. Let me just make sure I get them in the, in the order and direction, going in the same direction. Now, this was the second pile, but let me just see something. Let me see here if I lay these out. How many are we talking about here? It's the first hand. These would go here on the bottom. So let's see, this is going to be my first hand here. I know exactly what I'm doing. I want to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. I just got my theory of how I do things. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I got it just the way I need it when I tell this story. Because Lord knows, this gave me an exact date. 2 hands perfectly. I can't believe it. Couldn't make it up if I wanted. That's beautiful. Okay, I knew it was 2 hands. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to save that for the second. First, we're dealing with Gemini. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and do this here. Hold on 1 second. I'm in kind of. So wait. Oh, shoot. What did that just do? Okay. So, wow. Sorry. So you guys heard me say that my moon is at 25 degrees of Gemini. And well, progress moon. The sun is at 25 degrees of Pisces, which means it's square the moon, or my progress moon. My progress moon is square the sun. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I mean, I want to, I hope, and yeah, there's no way, like, come on. So we're going to, and I'm hoping I got it the right way. If I turned it upside down, that would be weird because that would have meant every other card except for that card was upside down, and I know that can't be it. So we're gonna go ahead. start with this reading, which I'm already feeling a certain kind of way about what's going on with these cards. This is for the sign of Gemini. Gemini. So the first card I got for you, Gemini, is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, Gemini. Queen of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Cups is emotional. I'm going to read to you what I'm going to use Miss Cleo because she's my favorite one. I like her reading. Her explanation is quick and easy. Loving female, a need for beautiful possessions around her, a good counselor. So already I feel like they're talking about myself, but I said I had Gemini moon. Uh, Indicates a person or situation where devotion and love are present, and it may indicate the presence of paranormal abilities. Oh my goodness, they might as well be talking about me here. So the first card we got was that Queen of Swords, or the Queen of the Cups. But the next card we got after that Queen of Cups, sorry, I want to make sure I got it the right way, was the Hierophant. The Hierophant. That's Taurus, normally. And so, you know, you could be dealing with a Taurus person. This could be that it's something very stable, or it could deal with marriage. It could be some tradition or something that we're dealing with. That's what's crossing you, by the way. Is that Hierophant? And then we got uh, the Nine of Swords. This is indicating that maybe due to that Taurus, that Hierophant, or you know, maybe something to do with your marriage or lack thereof, that some of you have been crying. You have been sad, you've been worried, you've been up all night. You've been trying to deal with this and figure out how you're going to fix things. Let me read to you what it says specifically for the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. It is a card of many meanings, depending on its surrounding cards. It can represent miscarriage, desperation, broken promises, deep mental depression, dreams, nightmares, difficulty sleeping. It's a very stressful time. So this could have something to do with you and that Hierophant, that Taurus, right? That could be what's causing your stress. Because this is telling my story so far. Next, you got the Seven of Staffs. This is a card of integrity and fortitude. So whatever is happening between you and your marriage, or you and that Taurus, you and responsibility and structure, you're supposed to have integrity about it. Okay, and fortitude. You know, live in your integrity. Remember that. And next, you got the Four of Coins, or Four of Pentacles. And the one thing about this card that gets me, it's like, it's telling you in a way to hold on to what you got. If what you got, you want, hold on to it. Be territorial, you know, be materialistic. If it's a person, you know, be possessive, because this is the time to do that. You know, like, this is mine. Mine, all mine. Okay, so do that. Hold on to what you got. And I'm getting here that you're about to be unbound, unchained from something that has bound you. You've been locked in a gridlock on something that has bound you in some way. And you're about to rid yourself of that. I'm going to read this Eight of Swords in reverse, the official meaning of this Eight of Swords in reverse. So you have that. Eight of Swords in reverse is a card that signals confusion and disruption. But in reverse, it's a similar meaning, but in addition to confrontation and, wow, and disruption and confusion and jealousy and insecurities and troubles, there could also be some public embarrassment and some confrontations at the hands of others. So, when I look at this, I'm thinking, wow, this is still matching my story, right? So I don't know how many other Geminis have been going through this, but whatever you're going through, whatever embarrassment or, confrontation or restriction or whatever it is that you've been through here, just know that you get the sun next. It's the sun. This is a darn good card. This is, the I win. I love that little kid. I win. I win. You're going to win whatever is going on. You're going to win. Gemini. Sun, moon, rising. Venus. Gemini. You've been going through it, but you're going to win. And I think you're going to get a message. It's the Page of Cups here. You're going to get a message. I always, I'm going to read the specific Page of Cups reading so you can have a good idea exactly what it says here for the Page of Cups. It is a short stature male, sometimes stocky, often in need of assistance, dependent, good heart. You might find yourself having to, it's a good friend. So you might, a good friend. This is the good friend one. So that's that Page of Cups. A good friend that gives you a little bit of, comfort, short stature male. You can see that someone who's been on your side. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. This to me is indicative of like anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything. There's all kind of things going on. There's changes going on. And I'm going to read that Wheel of Fortune to you so you can understand about these changes that could be occurring. And this is personal journey, happiness, positive results, opportunity, abundance, prosperity, luck, advancement, and destiny. New events bring positive changes. Your life continues. Look for opportunity and expect success. Possibly the conclusion of a recent event for the better. Start fresh and look for abundance. And then we got the Three of Swords. So it's telling you to start fresh and look for abundance. But I think the main reason you're starting fresh is because you had to deal with a third party. You've been stabbed in the heart. Like there's three people in a relationship, or was probably, and it didn't feel good. I'll let this go, right? You've been through something when it comes to this heart situation. So let me read this Three of Swords to you so you get an idea of, what it's really trying to tell you. A card of sadness and hurt feelings. Someone could have hurt your feelings, Gemini. It could have been someone you trusted. It could have been that. It could have been a Taurus. Could have been a Hierophant. It could have been someone you're married to. They hurt your feelings. You get a sense of loss or missing, unanswered questions, abrupt separation, a broken heart, whether in a relationship or life, an ending of an affair, a bitter heartbreak. Take care of your emotional problems, Gemini. When I look at this first pile, I relate to this first hand so well, Gemini. It sounded like my marriage. Me being a Queen of Cups, I gave and gave, loved, but you can't love by yourself. And that could have been something that you were going through with that Three of Wands or Three of Swords there. There could have been someone who just didn't give back the way they should have. But let me tell you something. It doesn't matter because you're strong. You've got strength. You've got strength. You got the Fortitude card before in integrity, and now you got strength. Don't let anyone deter you, no matter what someone tried to do. You've got strength, and then you got the Ten of Wands. You've been through a lot, and it sometimes feels too heavy. It might feel like I worked and worked and worked, and what did I get? I put in so much and I didn't get nothing back for it. But this is saying that if you just keep at it, just keep at it one more day, you may get what it is that you've been working for. So don't give up. And that may be the perfect relationship. Look at that. You've got the Two of Cups. I don't know if this is your relationship back. I don't know if it's the same relationship, but it definitely is a relationship. Definitely. Because no one can take what's meant to be yours, and you're meant to have this Two of Cups. And when you get that, I mean, here is the Three of Pentacles. This is, this is probably even indicating possibly marriage here. But at least I think they said it's someone of, I'll read it to you, the Three of Pentacles, so you get a better idea. It's the Three of Coins. A card of career and self-employment. Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins. Okay. Also, a new career choice. A great deal of time required with little compensation, though. Be aware of that. It may take some time to get what you want. There will be much need for work and the skills to succeed. Okay. And then you got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Now, I saw several definitions on the Two of Swords. You know, she sits there with her eyes blindfolded and the two swords out in front of her, like, don't come near me. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. If you come near me, I'm going to stab you, that kind of thing. But it's actually a card of honor, respect, affection, strong friendship, physical closeness, reliable source of strength. There is strength again. There it is again. A choice between two things may occur. Look for people who offer friendship and mutual respect for guidance. I'm going to say this. If you suddenly find that you have a choice between, say, two partners, let's say, and one partner treats you well, with respect, or let's say one really indicates that they want you, like they've made no bones about it, like, you're the one that I want, you're the one I want, ooh, 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 honey, that one. And the other one is kind of like, I'm not sure, I might be playing, I got a couple on the side, I don't really know if I really want to commit. Let that go and go with the one that wants you. Like, why suffer? Why fight? I'm not going to fight for anyone. I'm going with whoever's going to honor me. The next one is the Knight of Swords. And this is always an indication of fighting. That's what I'm saying. If there's a situation where you're dealing with, say, someone who's got more than one person, right? There's fighting going on, confusion. I'm going to read the Knight of Swords, what it says, but this is what I know it to mean, fighting. Charging ahead, anyway. Charging ahead. I'll read this Knight of Swords to you. A card of battle, confrontation, defense, bravery, competition, and challenge. Now, you had strength, fortitude, integrity, and strength again, and now you've got bravery, competition, and challenge. People may fight over some issue. The fight may occur so quickly that the real issue is lost. Sometimes it indicates a young man who may need help in a situation. And I'm telling you that fighting is no mistake, because right after that, you got the Ten of Swords. Someone's either stabbed you in the back, or about to stab you in the back, or trying to stab you in the back, or something. You might be recovering from that. And I think because someone stabbed you in the back, they're going to get judgment. You're going to get over this, okay? This has been judged. It is the final verdict has been made, and whoever did you wrong is going to pay for what they did. And I don't think it's you that did wrong, because next you got the star. You're a star. You're going to win. I don't care what they did. Okay. But you have to constantly worry, not constantly worry, but just be on the lookout for deception or Capricorn. I just feel like when this popped out the end, I'm like, oh, it is my reading for my moon. I don't know. But it could just be, watch out for either a Capricorn or someone who's trying to deceive you, or, in some way, or be deceptive toward you. Watch out for deceptive practices. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. So these are two distinct messages. Either way, like the one where you're strong and you start out with the devil, or end up with the star and the devil. I feel like, I don't want you to be deceptive or have deceptive practices, but just know that you're the star and you have strength, and you can overcome just about everything because of your belief and your bravery. And in the first reading, you were the Queen of Cups, and it was crossed by the Hierophant, which is stars, and it ended up with the Three of Swords. And it reminded me of my own story. I was married to a Taurus, and he, Three of Swords to me. So Queen of Cups may be dealing with that, recovering from something of that nature. But remember, you are strong, and you're strong. You can play the game too. You got that devil at the end. Just don't be, don't do anything deceptive. Don't do anything to hurt anybody. You just know that you got this. Okay. All right. So Gemini, I hope that resonated with you in some way, because I've got some other readings up on YouTube, and I realized I didn't have any readings up for Gemini. So I just did two decent readings for you, Gemini. And that's two distinct messages that were there for you, Gems. And I really hope, I really hope that you guys get whatever you need to get out of those messages. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually do